Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be letting you guys know how my fertility appointment went. Like I mentioned in my post-op update, me and my husband were looking into fertility treatments, and we had our initial consultation today. Which is great. It went actually really good. So before the appointment, I was really nervous, partially because I didn't know how they were going to treat me as far as my weight and everything like that, because I am still overweight, obviously dramatically less now, which is great, but I really didn't need to worry. So we got there. We were supposed to get there 15 minutes early. However, I woke up to a lot of snow, so they were totally fine with it. We still got there before our appointment. Since it was our first one, they say to get there 15 minutes early, but it was still no big deal. So they called us back into the doctor's office. He came and kind of talked to us, asked, what our goals were, or like what we were trying to do. So I told him I'm trying to have a baby, told him about my past history with no periods, no ovulation, and that nobody has ever really confirmed that I have PCOS or not. So he told me like the criteria, because the other doctors told me, well, you're overweight and you don't have periods, so most likely you have PCOS. Which I know that's not the actual like way they determine as far as like if you have PCOS, but they've never done the test to prove that I have. So he explained to me like the different criteria for PCOS. Obviously I'm at the first one, I don't have periods. And then he explained like obviously we would do medicine to make me ovulate and all that, which is great. So we went and did an ultrasound to look at my ovaries. They were polycystic. At least my left one was the more traditional looking polycystic one. My right one had a lot of follicles, but it wasn't quite looking like too much like polycystic ovary, but there was at least enough smaller follicles around that he was confident and said that, yeah, you do have PCOS, which, like I said, not really a shock to me. At least they confirmed it to me and all that. So that was great. And then he explained to me the next steps. So they're gonna put me on, they put me on Provera, and I'll take that for 10 days to start my period. Once that happens, they're gonna do another ultrasound to do a baseline. They're also going to do an HSG, I believe it's called, and a water sonogram to make sure my tubes are clear, and also to make sure my uterus looks fine. So after he told us that, I said also they'll give me pills to make me ovulate. I don't know what medicine they're going to put me on, and then after I'm done taking them, they'll check. I'll have to come back for a follicle check ultrasound to see how they're doing, and then I will get a trigger shot, and then we'll do an IUI. Which before I went to get the ultrasound, he never was like saying anything about like the actual treatment plan or anything like that. So I was a little surprised. I thought we were gonna have to like wait a month and make sure all the testing came back, but no, we're gonna jump straight into an IUI, which I'm actually really happy with. So we also after that we also had to get blood work done, and then they also explained the semen analysis and stuff like that, and what my next steps are. So my next steps are to take the Provera, get a period, and then once cycle day 1 happens, then we'll go from there and schedule everything else. My husband's doing a semen analysis next week, so they're gonna check on that. But overall, it was a very positive experience. I loved the doctor that I saw. He was kind of a down to business kind of guy. He had really good bedside manner, but he was also definitely focused on a plan and not wasting too much time to try to get pregnant, which also is great for me. So I will keep you guys updated on my next steps. Like I said, just waiting around for my period to start. I won't be recording any treatments or anything like that when I'm at the doctor's office, just because I think that's awkward and it's a personal, private thing. But I will update you after each appointment and how everything's going. But that's how my first fertility appointment went, which is honestly, it was so much better than I expected. My weight really didn't come up. When I told him about the different doctors saying, oh, it's because I was overweight and PCOS, he's like, that has nothing to do with it. And that was the last mention of my weight. So overall, like I said, very happy. And I will keep you guys updated and look forward to my next video. Bye.